bitches? It's Friday. We made it to the end of another week. Congratulations to all of you. We love you, and it's incredible to have you joining us here on SCN Live. I hope I woke some of y'all up. Maybe some of y'all a little bit of doldrums, a little bit of slow moving today. Wake up! As that emoji is, the Bitmoji, what is it, emoji? Wake up! Clap your hands, wake up! So I need you to wake up. We're going to have ourselves a fun-ass Friday today. We've got a great crew joining us, and I can't wait to get into all the topics, all the entertainment news, all of it that we're going to cover here on another episode of SCN Live. I am the Outlaw John Rocha, sitting in for my brother Christian Harloff, who's off handling some business here as we're on the precipice of the SCHMOEDOWN Awards, on the precipice of the SCHMOEDOWN Draft. A lot of drama, a lot of inner workings, a lot of nefarious shit going down with some of the things I'm hearing from some of these players who supposedly are faces or nice people. It's pretty insane what I'm hearing is going on in the SCHMOEDOWN, but that tells you that the stakes have risen and people want to achieve greatness in this game going into Season 8 War. All right, let's introduce everybody who's here with us today. First of all, the lovely and talented Shakira, hip moving. Steph Sabraw, how are you, Steph?
What's up? Happy Friday, y'all. I'm so good. I'm with all you guys. I can't lose. What's up?
Can't
Very
lose.
true. Very true.
Clear eyes, can't lose. Corny as hell. Let's go.
Hell yeah. And of course, Brett Sheridan, who's recovering from almost murdering his cat. How are you, my man?
Oh, they're a blessing. They're a blessing. I'm definitely not responding to an email trying to set up Brett and Kate's play date with our producer right now. So that's one thing I'm not doing.
You're spilling your own tea, Brett.
If you notice me doing this a lot, that's kind of what I'm doing. So.
1:30 p.m. PT today.
Yes, well, it's gonna be fun. I think we got Kaiser today, so
nice.
Might be for part of it.
Kaiser Soze.
We are going to make this show happen, folks. Kaiser Soze, yes.
Kaiser Soze.
It's all an act.
And that's Ryan Nilsen with the deep voice there. How are you, Ryan? What's going down?
I'm good. Sorry I couldn't be here for the 300th show. That was maybe gonna be a big deal, but ended up not being a big deal. But I'm here, and it's Friday. End of a tumultuous, mind-bending week, which is just that's a regular week now.
Yeah,
absolutely. You're right. What is time? And Alex Marzoña back again. His Chris Evans love. God damn it, Chris Evans love, radiating from his television behind him. How are you, Alex?
I'm good. He's here with me today, or is he? Is it news to us that he's with us today?
What?
But I'm good. Today is the second anniversary of my song Enye.
Oh.
So don't forget the Enye.
Nice.
So check it out on Spotify. It's out there.
Yeah.
Tilda.
Do you see the shadow? Do you see the shadow on the wall? Does it remind you of Chris Evans?
Yeah, if you actually scroll down that photo, it's cropped. There's the rest of it's online somewhere.
Oh my God, those memes after his supposed dong showed up were brilliant, just brilliant. The shadow of the tower across the city. Oh, mind blowing. Say this again.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive, people. That's for sure. Correct. We're going to get into all of that today. But listen, let me tell you right off the bat. SCHMOEDOWNs, Super Chats, and SCHMOBots have never been more important for a single show than they are today. Apparently, we didn't have as strong of a week. You know, I'm always going to tell you the truth, people. That's our connection. That's our bond. You got no lying from the Outlaw. So I need us to have a big day today. A big day today.
Tim donated $20. Wow. What a way to start the next saga of the MCU with Wanda Vision instead of Black Widow. Makes you wonder what it would be like instead of it was Black Widow first. Thank goodness we have Winston to discuss these episodes to keep me from going insane.
From this morning.
Yeah,
Winston and
count for us, so we'll take it.
That's for sure. Winston and Steph Sabraw with the interview.
Chris Evanstong donated $20.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's very kind.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans Stonks. As I was saying, we just need to have a big day today to get us across the hump. So please, we want to get to $1,000 by the end of the show at least. So send in your contributions, send in your love. We're about to go into Season 8 War. If you got some SCHMOEDOWN takes, some SCHMOEDOWN points of views, feel free. If you got any points of views on questions to ask us about any of the topics we're talking about or anything outside of the topics we're talking about, feel free to do so. We'll try to hit some goals here to motivate you all to get involved with us and get us over the hump. So, all right, Alex, let's start this sucker off.
All right, let's do it. Lars Mikkelsen may be reprising his character from the Rebels animated series in the live-action Ahsoka series. This isn't yet completely confirmed, so take this with a tiny little bit of grain of salt. According to sources, Dave Filoni has wanted Lars to play Thrawn in live action in more than just the Ahsoka show as well. Rocha, do you think this is a good move by Lucasfilm to bring Lars Mikkelsen into multiple shows on Disney+?
Absolutely. Lars Mikkelsen is a damn good actor. And that's, a lot of people talk about the Sarsgaards brothers, but it's to me the Mikkelsen brothers, Mads and Lars, that deserve some respect as well. Lars Mikkelsen, a fantastic actor, both on screen and behind the mic. So having him take on the
Curtis the
body
Silly Maniac donated $45.
Thank you.
Hello, SEN buddies. Can we get the Outlaw and Watto doing a promo for their SCHMOEDOWN match with Elmo as Watto's faction manager?
That's a good one. Write that one down.
I'll jot it down real quick.
Alex, where's Alex? Where'd he go?
He's gone.
Earphones.
All right. So anyway, just I think it's great. Plus, body wise, he looks like Thrawn, so it won't take too much of a suspension of disbelief to see him do it. Like if you had Tom Cruise do it or somebody smaller like that. So it's great to see him kind of come forward if he's going to be the choice, and a lot of people want it. Steph, what's your feeling on this?
I think this is great. I think that Thrawn has the potential to be one of the best obviously he is one of the best villains in the Star Wars universe, but I think for this new era of Star Wars shows that we're bringing in, I think having an actor that's so familiar with the character and all the shades and different ways that this character has been told will be able to bring him to real life screen and live action in a way that I think no one else could. And clearly Dave Filoni, if this is true and this source is real, sees that. And the man hasn't missed with his TV.
Donated
so
$100.
Oh,
what a crazy weird show to start the MCU television series. Wanda Vision was something. And my Shmeebot didn't get played yesterday, but Christian has replaced his overdone bit of Professor Crow with Jabba the Hutt. Let's get an impression of Love Tito.
Tito.
Thank you, James. Much love, dude. I appreciate it. Alex is writing all these things down for sure. Yeah, go ahead, Steph. Sorry, finish your point.
Oh, so I was just saying, Dave, I'm trusting Dave Filoni with the TV phase of Star Wars that we're getting, and I think that this is an excellent choice if this is what it is, and I'm excited to see him bring the character to live action.
Yeah. Ryan, I just saw Solo: A Star Wars Story. I know Ray Park reprised Darth Maul physically, but was it someone else doing his voice, or was it Ray Park doing the voice?
It was Whitwer. Whitwer did the voice.
It was, right?
Sam
It
Whitwer
was.
did the voice. He did the physical.
Like he did in Clone Wars. So really interesting. So Ray Park did the physical, but Sam Whitwer did the voice. Now you've got both coming together. Would this excite you as well?
I mean,
having Lars Mikkelsen in this role?
Right. Well, that's the interesting thing here is, could have Ashley Eckstein been Ahsoka? Maybe they ended up going with Rosario Dawson. I think that this is a role that, it's an alien creature. Like, it would be a lot of prosthetics if CGI. I think he's an incredible, both like you said, voice actor and on-screen actor. So he has like those mutual credits that maybe some of these other scenarios don't really call for. Like, I don't know if Ashley Eckstein's done a lot of on camera as opposed to just like voiceover. So I think this works. I think this would be great. Obviously, he's not as big a name as like a Rosario Dawson, but I also think that Thrawn isn't as, I think he's a big character in the Star Wars universe, and the people who are aware of this character are aware of Lars, as opposed to people aware of Ahsoka aren't necessarily aware of Ashley Eckstein, because she's just a bigger character. We've seen her more
Good point.
On screen. So I think this would be great. I hope he gets the spot.
Yeah. I mean, Brett, I don't know if you've seen House of Cards, but, Lars plays essentially the Russian Putin character in that, Viktor Petrov, and he is fantastic in that show, on the multiple seasons of that show that he's on, showing his abilities as an actor and as kind of an evil guy who is able to kind of politically navigate situations and try to come out on top most of the time. So are you excited having Lars stepping in for Grand Admiral Thrawn here?
I think I'm just excited for like the fact that yes, the voice actor gets to be the physical actor. I think that's always that's a plus for those, because I'm sure they always hope for that, and when it doesn't happen, it's probably disappointing. So I don't know much about this, but to me, that's just a big like good for you. I'm super happy that you got the gig.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Alex, thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, in Filoni, Favreau, we trust. So whatever decisions they make, I'm on board for it, and it's good that he will actually be playing it. I was hoping that Ashley Eckstein would be playing Ahsoka in live action too, but hey, they made a good choice. Maybe who knows if it was actually
different
the right
choice.
one. We'll see. Different choice, yeah. And so we'll see how he does on live action. I'm excited for it.
I'm curious too, because Lars is 56 years old. So what kind of Thrawn are we going to get? An older Thrawn? Are we going to get a newer Thrawn? What kind of Thrawn are we going to get? Obviously, we're not going to do an Uncanny Valley Thrawn. So where are we going to do? Where are we going to find Thrawn? At what time? At what stage? It's the Ahsoka show. Ahsoka, of course, past Rebels, later on in time. So she obviously looked older than she did in Rebels and looked older than she did in Clone Wars. Is Thrawn going to match around that? So I think it works with the age-wise. Plus, if he's that much older, that means he's also experienced so much. So it could lead to some very interesting conversations and scenes between them as well. Steph, what would you like to see from this kind of live-action Thrawn, in your opinion?
We talked about this on the Sith Council, which is Wednesdays, 9 a.m. PT, and we were discussing the various forms Thrawn could take, because we've seen him depicted in a few different ways. I personally would love to see the more thought out mastermind that does evil things in the name of good reasoning behind it. Like, he's kind of the type of bad character that's dimensional, and I like that. And I want them to dive into that, where he has reasoning behind what his choices are, even though you may not agree with them, you could empathize with them.
Yeah. And I wonder, Ryan, if they'll go, we've seen these Thrawn novels come out.
Mitch
How
McConnell
much of
donated
that
$20.
Thank you.
Everyone remembers me for being a turtle who looks like he's about to get it on after 35 years of never seeing a female, but I worry that will tarnish my legacy of not knowing what the internet is.
So you approve of the casting of Thrawn. Thank you very much. Keep those coming in.
The Thrawn.
Remember, everybody, Sith Council, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning. All right. Ryan, what's your thought? Like, you've seen the novels come out. I think I have it here.
Right. Well, I mean, what's interesting is this is
here. So the Alliance is the Timothy Zahn one. Will they take sections of this and put it in the shows?
I mean, this is a character that has been around for so long, and I think it's safe to say, at least for right now, the Legends books, the ones that originally came out post-original trilogy, which is all people had for a while, like they couldn't exactly do that. So when they introduced him in Rebels, and then when the same author of those books came out with these new books, it's in a different time period. It's not post Return of the Jedi. It was before the original trilogy. It's Thrawn before all that. And if you follow the end of Rebels, where they're kind of cast out into time and through some portal, like, where is Ezra? Where's Thrawn? I think it can't be what people ultimately want it to be from those Legends books. So I kind of hope they go in a different direction. I hope they go in a direction of, like, this maybe Thrawn kind of doing his own thing. He maybe has Imperial forces, but it's his own agenda. He's not doing whatever, like, Moff Gideon was doing, maybe trying to, like, clone or bring the Emperor back, like, really allegiance to the Empire. I hope Thrawn's doing very much his own thing, and they kind of sidestep and show us a new, more developed version. Like, this is an older Thrawn. He is going to be in his 50s. This is post-original trilogy.
Right.
But you can't do what you did in the Legends. So I want to see him go on a limb.
Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely. I'd like to see that too myself. Any final thoughts on this one, Brett or Alex?
I think good.
There you go. Good to go. Good to go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we already crossed $200, so we're $800 away from that 1,000, and we're only 20 minutes into the show. So please keep sending in your support for the show. For those of you who are joining us a little bit later than when we first started, we need a big day today. We had a bit of a rough week in terms of donations and what have you, and you guys know we can keep coming back only through your donations every day. So please support the show today. Send in your Streamlabs Super Chats and Schmoebot. Send in any requests for imitations or karaoke songs. We're all here for it. And let us know who you want to see. If you don't want to see Lars Mikkelsen as Thrawn, was there another route you wanted them to go, another actor you wanted to see do it? Or are you cool with Lars Mikkelsen stepping in? And do you think this is real? Do you think this is going to happen? As Alex said, this is rumor, take it with a grain of salt. Do you think it will actually happen here in the Star Wars universe? Let us know all of that. All right, let's move on. Alex, what's our next thing?
Okie dokie. The first images from the Mortal Kombat movie have been released.
Chris Taylor donated $20.
Thank you, Chris.
Anaconda Brett singing. War by Edwin Starr, please and thank you.
Okay.
SCHMOEDOWN War. What is it good
for $20, you get 30 seconds. For 100, you get like a minute or two. So just letting you know. All right.
Oh, I thought that was just setting a goal for like.
Oh, a goal.
For maybe, you know.
All right. Where do you want to set the goal for, Brett?
$4,000. No.
Brett.
Let's get it. Aim high.
No, I don't know. What's reasonable? I'll be on the lower end today.
$850.
500. Yeah.
500.
500, you get Brett Sheridan singing War from Edwin Starr as Anaconda Brett, which I love. So, all right, let's keep going, Alex. And thank you, Chris. Appreciate the suggestion, my brother.
All right. So, first
Alex,
images.
Let's go.
I got it. Today, it's a crazy day. First images from the Mortal Kombat movie have been released, showing off Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, Scorpion, and more fan-favorite characters. The movie stars Joe Taslim, Ludi Lin, Jessica McNamee, and more, with Louis Tan leading his new character Cole Young, and will release on April 16th in theaters and HBO Max. Rocha, what do you think of our first look at the sure-to-be rated R Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah, the editor in the article, in that EW article, shout out to Tim Weekly for those pictures. He said that this is going to be not a PG-13 movie. So there's going to be blood, there's going to be violence, there's going to be deaths, fatalities. James Wan producing this thing.
Fucklers in Miami donated $20.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, is there anything wrong with y'all's Spotify accounts? There seems to be a problem with mine's weekly stuff. I am going to complain to Spotify about Steph not being this week's hottest single. LOL, I'm so sorry, Daddy Rocha. Thanks, love you.
God damn it. Fuckless.
You really took me on a wild ride, my friend. Like, wow, I was honestly zoning out, and then you really hooked us.
Fuckless, you son of a bitch. Fuckless. Yeah, got
son
it.
of a bitch.
Yes.
That was good.
That was good, and it wasn't vulgar. I like that.
Yeah, it wasn't. Honestly.
You know, I mean, it's not going to work. But, I mean, I'm not speaking for Steph, but
it was good.
It was good. Yeah.
Respect the effort.
Yeah.
Admirable.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know where I was. What were we talking about?
Fatalities.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the last things I got to do before they let me go at Collider was to go down, do a set visit on Mortal Kombat. And I love that. I got at least one final gift before and it was to be on set in Australia for the Mortal Kombat film, and it was awesome. The directors were there. The director was there. The producers were there. We got to meet some of the cast and interview them as like a group of journalists. It was so much fun, and we actually got to walk on the set of where they're going to have some of these fights, like the actual inside the cavern type sets. Really great experience overall, and they played us some of the music, and the music is really so there's definitely a very serious, elevated approach to this Mortal Kombat that I think people are going to enjoy. This is not going to be that 90s kind of cheesy, do it on a shoestring budget type Mortal Kombat. This is actually going to be really serious. They've got some damn good actors to be a part of this, and I'm looking forward to it 1,000%. So these pictures definitely show you that their approach is not, straight to DVD. Their approach is we definitely want to be looked at as a theatrical film. So I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to it. What did you guys think? Ryan, what's your feeling on it?
I have mixed feelings on this movie in general, but these images look great.
Okay. All right.
I saw the original this past year for the first time, and how just insanely, guilty pleasure, horrible fun it is, and it has its place. The thing that's interesting, though, is I think this is a really good cast. And hearing your story about going on set, that's really reassuring. There's this actor, I'm going to butcher his name. I think his name's Hiroyuki Sanada.
Yeah,
I
Hiroyuki.
think
My Anus Bleeding
so
donated
solid.
$20.
Thank
So
you,
I've
Linus.
been writing custom erotica and sexts for extra cash during these trying times, but I keep running into the fact that all the words for having sex and genitals are incredibly unsexy, so I employ this SEN crew to come up with sexier words for fucking.
Not for $20. We'll do it for 100 though. We'll do it for 100. So
Well,
send
it
in,
didn't.
send in
It
100.
that last.
We'll come up with
Yeah, it
synonyms
didn't.
for...
Did they do the PH? Did they
No,
spell
it's
it?
the
'Cause
F.
if you- oh, really?
Straight at the F.
Yeah,
I've
wow.
well, let's see. I've heard
Friday
Doohilly.
Showbot.
I've heard Doohilly in the Cha Cha. That's another one. Putting the Doohilly in the Cha Cha. Yeah, there are other ones we can do. Yeah. Go
A
ahead.
great scene to check out for that is in Grumpy Old Men, Burgess Meredith at the cut scenes or whatever. He does. It looks like he's gonna take the old skin boat to Chinatown or something.
I mean, these are metaphors for having sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
there's
Oh,
all
yeah.
these, you know,
Snake
there's
in the garden.
Yes. Man in the
Biscuit in
boat.
the oven.
Biscuit in
I
the
guess
oven.
oven.
that's
in
a
the
baby.
oven.
That's a baby, but it also
Yeah.
could be a dick. You never know.
Yeah.
So
Oh, whoa.
please.
Yes, agreed. What's the one in 40-year-old virgin when the older Indian guy is like, you know, sex is not about, it's about licking the balls. It's about dropping them in your mouth. Like he goes on this whole tirade in the deleted scene of describing sex.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like intensely funny.
testing the humidity.
What?
Okay. I don't know.
Wow,
if that-
my
underscore
God,
master
getting
donated
the pH
$20.
Thank
Ryan Jamal, this is for you.
Oh.
Only you, Rocha, shut up and subscribe to the meaning of podcast.
Okay.
Brett, we might be far in age, but we are too much alike. Are you my spirit twin? Ryan, keep Wawa on the top of the list.
I almost wore my Wawa sweatshirt today, and then I was like, no, it doesn't look professional enough. That was
Well, thank you.
the reasoning.
Thank you.
Anyway, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
I'm telling you what, John. I'm up, down, left, right, left, A, B, A, B, A, B, X. I can't remember the codes for the fatality move on the OG Nintendo, but
Is Mortal Kombat the finish her one?
yeah,
Yeah.
Finish her.
There it is.
Well, that's another innuendo.
That could work. That could work.
Yeah, there you go. To answer your Streamlabs, circle back.
A Mortal
I just
Kombat
remember-
finisher.
how bad we felt, like getting those codes and being able to do those fatality moves, and I don't know how we even it just was through a line of we didn't have the internet. Somehow it's like the whole thing. How did we know to blow on the cartridge? Nobody told us that. We all just kind of
You were just smashing that controller.
just smashing the blowing on the old Nintendo cartridge. That's one for you. We'll come up with a few during this. I'm excited about the Mortal Kombat movie.
Here we go. Here's the line. Here's the line in 40-Year-Old Virgin. It's not about the rusty trombone or the dirty Sanchez. It's not about rainbow showers and the camel toe slide, the Cincinnati bow tie, the Arabian goggles, or the hot car.
Chris Taylor donated $20.
Hey.
Riding the baloney pony.
There it is.
Wow.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Well, I was going to work for a news organization. Not anymore. All right.
Oh.
Rocha, when you went to Australia, did you have to enter a tournament and fight other journalists for that position?
Yeah, I did. I
What
have
were your
the
finishing
picture
moves?
somewhere. I have the picture somewhere.
Really?
Okay.
We were having a little fun on the set for sure. Shout out to my friend, the Blurred Girl. She was there on the set with us as well. That was a lot of fun. That's where I got to meet her, actually. So it was a lot of fun. And we got to interview Louis Tan, who was, dude, that's a good looking dude. Like you get his presence, you're like, fuck, I feel ugly. I feel ugly standing next to you. You're so good looking. That's all right. That's all right. But it looks
Been there.
great. And Makad Brooks is jacked. Like whatever you saw him in Supergirl, add an extra like 20 pounds of muscle. He looks so jacked for this role. One of those pictures I think is him. So he looks incredible in that shot.
Definitely.
So, yeah. Anybody else on Mortal Kombat? Anybody else excited for this?
I'm
I'm
not
excited.
that familiar. Oh, Alex, go ahead.
No, you're not familiar with it.
I'm not that familiar with it, but I'm very excited for the Asian representation we're about to be getting. There are, yep, Asians make noise because it is our season. Hey, Asian Peril is coming for you hot.
Mom, bring in
2021.
the flag!
Mom, start the rice cooker.
Sorry, Mom.
Get the soy sauce on deck. We have arrived, y'all. Oh my God. So I'm going to see it just for that. Are you kidding me? It's so exciting to see, and such incredible actors too in their own right. I know Ryan was mentioning some, so I'm just excited about that, and that they're taking a more like serious R-rated approach to that. That's exciting.
Yeah. I can't wait till you guys hear the score. The score is fucking excellent. So
Oh,
when
I
they
bet.
play it, you guys are
Really?
gonna love it. So for sure. All right. So let us know what you think. Who are your favorite Mortal Kombat characters? If you want to send a Streamlabs Super Chat or Schmobot, let us know. Alex, go ahead. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this movie. It's cool that that we get to watch it on HBO Max. Like, this is one I'm okay with watching at home, cause I don't know, like it doesn't seem like, I don't know, comedies and horrors and musicals would be more fun to watch in theaters with more people. But I don't know, action movies, they don't. I guess. Shoot, I don't know.
Asians donated $20.
Hey! See, that is so Asian of you to start like pop and locking it, like.
I'm
What?
just,
You
There it
can't
is.
even read it. You can't even.
it's not a. It's like I'm not. No.
James Navario donated
Yeah,
$20.
I'll get-
Thank you,
Look up
James.
the lyrics for Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo. Vulcanize the whoopee stick in the ham wallet, cattle prod the oyster ditch with the lap rocket batter, dip the craniacs in the gut locker, retrofit the pudding hatchulala with the boink swatter.
A boink swatter?
Oh, with a boink swatter.
I don't know why these are overwhelming me.
I don't know if my mom's watching live today. Sometimes she takes her walk first, but I'm gonna text her right now. skip this one.
Also, yeah.
Here are a few.
Go
Take a
ahead.
trip to Pound Town.
Yeah.
Feed the kitty.
Feed the kitty.
Yeah.
Two-person push-ups. Okay.
Okay.
Burping the worm in the mole hole.
Okay.
That is too long.
Burping.
Ride this wave. Slip and slide. Slip
the old-
inside.
Take the old one eye to the optometrist. All right.
Okay.
Uh,
Take the whole boot and leg into the whole
Listen,
cabinet.
not to get really old on you like I always do, but
Yeah.
I heard this song that maybe John might have heard. It's called My Summer Wine, and it was Nancy Sinatra.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's very innuendo, and it's about how I think she drugs him, and this cowboy that comes into town steals his spurs, but he's still longing for her summer wine or whatever.
Hello.
I think in the olden times, like the 60s, or before, they were so much better with the innuendo.
Yeah.
It was
Wait,
just
but
so-
I
it's
know
more
a new
classic.
song. I know a 2020 song that was very classy in the innuendo, and you like couldn't figure it out. It goes, bring a bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Wop,
Oh.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop. But so it takes a little bit of time to
Very
like
classic.
unfold it and discover
Yeah.
what was happening.
So at 1200, Steph will perform WAP,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I would.
There's a
well,
little one. If I can't sell it, I'm gonna sit down on it, and I'm not gonna give it away. And it's about a woman selling a chair.
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Spelunking in the Batcave is an one.
plunking and
But there are a few from the 1800s. If you guys want to bring that one back, bread and butter. There's face making. I don't know how that's, but I guess making children by having sex. So you're face making, I guess. Joining a convivial society. Hello.
Oh, that's dirty talk.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Making a lobster kettle.
oof, that is crude.
Riding St. George. There you go.
Oh.
I'd like to
Committing
ride-
a
yeah,
sin, I think was one they used to.
Making amorous Congress. I like that. I'll vote for that. Hello. Hello.
Hey.
All right.
Hello.
Where are we at, Alex? What are we talking about?
We were talking about Mortal Kombat. Oh, I had a thing to share. My first movie that I remember watching in theaters was
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oof.
And I was like scarred for life because the
Yes.
freaking dragon thing. I was like 4. Does anybody else remember what their first movie in theaters was?
Remember?
Oh, yes, I do. It was Sixth Sense, and my parents thought it was a children's movie, and we like all were sitting there like, Mom, why would you do this to us? Like, I thought we were in trouble because it was so frightening, but it's a good movie.
I don't remember it, but the first movie I saw in theaters was New Hope. Yeah, and so I was probably too young to be there, but she tells me that it was the most amazing, like, being there that when that came out and just like, oh my god, the special effects and yeah. I had a joke. I did that wrong. There's a joke I was gonna do in stand up where my first one was seeing Star Wars with my mom. I was sitting on her lap actually. It was the prequels or something. I got to work on it, but
It's there. Yeah. Oh, God.
Well, I'm only 25, so Scream was my first movie.
Right.
Exactly.
I think mine was
So
Dinosaur.
when you were 1?
I think you know what? Kiss my. I think what was my first? I think World According to Garp was my first movie in the theaters, which is like
Ooh.
1981.
That's
And
heavy. How?
My parents who are immigrants to this country,
Yeah.
they loved Mork and Mindy. So to them, Robin Williams was like
yeah.
this really sweet guy, and they grew up on Happy Days and stuff. So when he would do the Mork stuff on Happy Days, so they took me thinking this was going to be a sweet comedy, and they didn't understand ratings and all of that because, like I said, they're immigrants to the country. So we went to see it, and there's like cross dressing, and there's like oral sex. There's all kinds of stuff that goes on in that movie. And this was the whole time, while they're sitting in the theater with me. But I was when I was like, holy shit, what is all of this? John Lithgow, doing I think the trans sexual or trans role that he was playing. So it's just like, this is insane. So quite an awakening for sure at a young age. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well,
you young guys, or Steph, don't tell us. I don't want to hear from Ryan. I don't want to hear what your.
I think
were.
Steph said, didn't you say, Steph?
Yeah, Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
What
What about
that's
Ryan?
Right, yeah.
Mine's
Ryan.
Dinosaur.
Oh wow!
Dinosaur.
The like animated Disney.
2000, yeah.
Not even Land
I
Before
love
Time.
that
It's
movie.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
I
Yeah, I
Oh
did
yeah,
too.
that was a good movie. It was scary.
A little scary. Yeah, there's like these T-Rexes that have horns and they're red. and
Yeah.
I just remember I got the DVD and there's a game on the DVD. Like you could like exploring
With arrows.
tunnels, and it was like if you took the wrong turn, you died or got like caved
Nice.
in. It was
That
fun.
sounds like life.
Sounds like sex.
I've never heard
If you
of this.
explore the wrong tunnel, you will die. What is the without their permission? What is the next?
Well-
Actually,
Yeah, speaking of dinosaurs like myself and
Hold on.
Rocha.
wait a minute.
Hold
It's,
But hold on, Brett. But hold
Okay.
on.
Last Cinema
Uh-oh.
Sailor donated
There we go.
$300.
Oh!
Congrats on surpassing 300 episodes.
Thank you.
Wow.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Roxon, on the anniversary of your channel, and I absolutely agree with the Lady Outlaw. Brett, you are the personification of comedy. All of you keep up the great work. Hashtag Sith Council, hashtag Skin Boats, hashtag Puppy, hashtag Top Gun, hashtag SEN.
Puppy was something else.
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
He should
That's
pick
awesome.
the reward. He should pick the what we do. Wow.
Yeah, well, we're over 650. So after Brett tells us about Mint Mobile,
Yeah.
we've got Brett on tap. So we're $350 away from 1,000. So someone come up with a suggestion for what we can do at 1,000 as we go into the second hour. Mr. Sheridan.
well, I tell you what, was that the last Cinema Sailor? Was
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yeah. What that? You must have switched to Mint Mobile and started saving money because I'm sure you were paying tons of money for your previous wireless bill. So by switching to Mint Mobile, it's an easy way because everybody wants to save money right now. Nobody has hardly any money, and what a great way to save on a big bill that we have every month. Mint Mobile offers you a plan for just $15 a month. A lot less than the $15,000 I accidentally said that I was spending on a previous ad rate. But if you're seriously looking to save some extra money, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless. You just go online and you eliminate the traditional cost of retail. Mint Mobile passes significant savings onto you. All plans come with unlimited talk, text, plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same number along with your existing contacts. And if you're 100% not satisfied, Mint Mobile has you covered with a 7-day money-back guarantee. So what you need to do is switch to Mint Mobile right now and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. That is huge compared to what I've been paying. To get Mint Mobile, you gotta go online and use the code mintmobile.com/SCNlive. That's mintmobile.com/SCNlive. You get it delivered to your door for free. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/SENlive. Go save some money.
Amazing.
All right. Let's get your karaoke on tap, Mr. Sheridan.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
War, do you know how to do that one?
Yeah.
All right.
I had what's that? Hey, man, turn it up. Is that Freedom Rock? I had Freedom. We bought Freedom Rock. Don't worry about it. I'm throwing out all the old references today.
Nice. Springsteen did a great live version of it as well.
That's right. Love that version. Oh, is Brett pulling it up right now?
I don't know. He muted himself, so.
I think there's some muting going on.
I'm pulling it up. I thought we'd move on. Am I doing it right now?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't have it ready. Well, just let's talk a little bit. I got
All right.
yeah.
All right,
let's do the next one. Yeah.
All right. So it was reported yesterday that Chris Evans would be returning to the MCU as Steve Rogers, not in his own Cap installment, but in another character's movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hours later, Evans tweeted out, "News to me. Rocha, do you think this is just Evans putting the bag back on the cat before an official announcement is made, or will he not actually come back?"
The cat in the bag, you mean? Is that what you said?
Putting the bag back on the cat.
Oh,
because the
Ryan
cat may have
Christensen
escaped the
donated
bag.
$50.
Got you. Thank you,
Very
Ryan.
similar to you, Brett. My first movie was Star Wars: A New Hope. My parents went on a date night and could not find a babysitter, so they brought me with them. Too young to remember. Shows our age. Love all that you all do. Keeping us entertained.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ryan?
We love you.
Let me tell you something about age, you motherfuckers.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Ah.
I got more energy than a bunch of you 20, 30-year-olds out there. So y'all kiss my ass. You know how much shit I do in my life. I got energy for days.
I'm 46 years young.
As Drake once said, I got enemies.
I was just about to start singing it.
I love that song. All right,
That was one of my favorite Drake albums.
hell yeah. Look, I know people come after Drake, but some of his shit is fucking
Yeah,
good.
are you kidding me? Banger after banger. You can't say he doesn't make great music, you guys. Come on.
Sandra's Rose. I mean, banger.
Marvin
The
Drew
Most
misses.
rant, Marvin.
Yeah.
Dude.
I love it. From headlines on, I've been a fan of Drake. All right,
Yeah.
what's the what were you saying, Alex? What were we talking about? What were you asking me about?
Chris Evans.
This guy over here.
Oh, Chris Evans. Yeah, look, I'm happy he's coming back. I always felt he kind of left the part too early. I think I tweeted that yesterday when I heard the news because I love him as Captain America. And now more than ever, I feel like we need this Captain America. My only concern here is that we've got Falcon and Winter Soldier literally around the corner, and is bringing him back going to step on the toes of people wanting to kind of give Anthony Mackie a chance at playing Captain America? Remember in the trailer, he says that shield carries a lot of issues or concern with me, or is not as, because that symbol of America is for black people growing up in America versus white people growing up in America. I imagine they're going to explore that in the series. So will him coming back in some way kind of step on the toes of that? I hope not. I imagine it's just going to be like a, Wanda Vision thing or whatever you call it, multiverse of madness type of thing where he's in a certain multiverse. And maybe he's fighting crime with Peggy Carter. Maybe they're together in a separate alternate dimension or universe together and fighting crime. That would be fun. What do you think, Sabraw? Would you want to see Chris Evans back?
Yeah, I obviously love Chris Evans as an actor and as the character of Captain America. I do think that it could possibly step on the toes of the new Captain America that we've been introduced to. But I do think after seeing Wanda Vision, which this isn't a spoiler at all, you do know that in a lot of ways this is setting up stage 4. So I think that this is doing that, and so it will be more of a multiverse outside of what we're seeing. Maybe like a secret invasion type is what I kind of got after I saw Wanda Vision, and I could see him being implemented in that sense, and that would be different.
Okay. Sheridan, what do you think?
War. You know that I just think it's news that you guys have been talking about, and I don't know what. I've been searching war. There's not a lot of good karaoke versions. That's what I'm saying. But Chris Evans, yeah. So the cat is back in the bag, as Alex said, is what I have to say about that.
All right, fair enough. Ryan Nelson,
I'm realizing war. There's like 3 lyrics. The whole song. No, for this though, I would say. One thing that's becoming more and more apparent is Marvel's trying to do as many comic stories as they want. They're doing Secret Wars. They got like 15 shows coming out.
Yeah.
The thing with Captain America, though, that original rumored article was saying, oh, they might use him like they kind of used Tony Stark after Iron Man 3, where he's not going to have his own movie anymore, but he might still pop up in certain things. And I just think his arc is over. I know there's a storyline in the comics that's like Nomadland, where it's that time in between Civil War and Infinity War, where he was kind of on the run doing his own thing. It's just that's not the most interesting thing that I want to see right now. I want to see the Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Like, I want to see the news story, and I'm all right if he pops up in some other stories. Like, maybe there's a threat that's just too big, and you got to bring Steve Rogers back in for some form of leadership down the line. But it's a little too soon, even though this has been a crazy year and all I want to see is Chris Evans back as Captain America. I just don't think we need it right now. I think have him pop in here and there.
Yeah, I think that's all. I feel like that's all I can imagine him signing up for, because when we had Endgame, we had Chris Evans pretty clearly stating that he was like good with the run that he had as Captain America and what was presented on screen. I mean, he has one of the best trilogies ever. He's been the main character in all of the Infinity War, Endgame, Civil War, whatever it may be. He's been there. So I don't see him being like a major role unless something massive has changed.
Yep. All right.
Alex, I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna appear in Miss Marvel, doing one of his PSAs like he did in Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's what he's coming back for. I'm calling it right now. Let's do it.
All right.
Hopefully it's a small cameo. Yeah.
I think that's what we're going to get, obviously, kind of like with RDJ popping in as Iron Man in certain spots. Also, I mean, you can't remove the fact that the untimely passing of Chadwick Boseman might possibly have something to do with this. Were there plans for Black Panther to show up in multiple Marvel movies, not just his own series, multiple Marvel movies as kind of a guide, as kind of a father figure to the rest of the Avengers? So maybe that's why they're bringing him back. Also, honestly, he's a human being, and we see this all the time with people who play on teams or whatever. Like, you walk away from something and then you don't miss it until you're away from it for a while, and then you're like, God, I would like to go back, especially if you're still somewhat relatively young, and certainly Chris Evans is that. You're like, wow, there was more to do. And I'll throw this in very delicately, but seeing what's happening in our country now and in the world now, maybe he felt a responsibility maybe to come back and kind of have these speeches or these moments where he talks about what could be the great America, what could be the better America, what could be a unified America. Maybe he felt a social responsibility to do that too. He tweets a lot about political issues, so he's not a guy that's not out of the realm of possibility that could be a motivating factor here as well. But all of it combined, just for me, and I'd be excited just to see him come back, because I love him as Captain America, and that's not an easy role to do, and he killed it. Yeah.
Will his supposed penis show up, Rocha?
Not behind that, or maybe behind the shield, but not also. We'll ask Peggy Carter. Got it.
Okay.
Much love there. They're making sexual congress. Anyway, we're at $709, so we're 300 away from 1,000, ladies and
Alan
gentlemen. Help us
Smithy
get there.
donated $20.
Thank you, Smithy.
SEN. The first movie I remember seeing was The Fly with Vincent Price. I was 4 years old. At the end of that movie you see a fly with a human head trapped in a spider web screaming help me as a spider comes to eat him. That shit fucked me up for life.
Yeah. I know exactly the moment you're talking about. He's like, help me, and then he gets hit with a rock. Oh. So unsettling, whereas The Fly, the 1986 version, it's I think 86, he comes out and he puts the shotgun to his head, which is so powerful as well. So yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, shall we do it?
I just need permission to share.
You've gotten the green light.
Permission to share. All right.
Oh.
I got to pull it up first. That's what I got to do. This is always the best part of karaoke is when you're trying to get the karaoke.
Yeah. I'll introduce you. Introducing.
Advance.
While you're setting it up. The man. The
Music
myth.
and sound
The
only.
sniper.
The legend. The brand.
Just make sure you hit share advanced audio. He's frozen. Oh no.
Oh no.
There he is. What's happening? There we go. Yay.
All right. So
turns out
well,
I can't do it.
here's the thing. I'm legit. I just put in a new hard drive and I have to install an audio thing onto my Zoom. It's telling me.
Oh, okay.
It says you're sharing it.
It does it? Let's try. Let's see.
All right.
Maybe it was a lie.
Now we're gonna be able to hear it, right?
We'll
That's
see.
what I'm hoping.
Okay.
Are you hit?
We're
Did you
all
hit
like
play?
ears up to the screen.
Can't hear it.
Yeah, I think
Bummer.
it's something.
Darn.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to pull one over on people here. I think, yeah, it said something about I have to install an audio
Okay.
share.
all
let's
good. All
move
good. All
on.
good.
Let's move on to the next thing while you do that, Brett. Let's move on
All
to
right.
the next subject. So Brett, we'll do that, but you all start thinking about what you want at 750 because we're real close to hitting that, and what you want at 1,000. So get us there. We're 200. We're a little bit under $300 away. So keep sending in your Streamlabs, Super Chat, Schmobots. Let us know what you think about Captain America coming back. Do you want to see him, as Ryan said, as Nomad? Do you want to see him popping up maybe in Falcon and Winter Soldier near the end? Is this old Cap? Is this young Cap? Will there be Captain Britain and Captain America together with Peggy and Steve Rogers? Is that possible? So just let us know what you want from that when you send in your stuff. All right, Alex, what's next?
Let's stay on this MCU choo-choo train from my choo-choo friends. Did anybody see WandaVision, the first 2 episodes? We can do a little non-spoiler review if you guys want to do that right now.
Yeah.
Rocha?
Sure. All right. Let's start with Sabraw. Sabraw, what did you all talk about on the review show this morning? What did you guys hit on?
Yeah, so we obviously got 2 episodes of WandaVision. The rest will be landed on Disney Plus weekly, and they told us, Feige and the entire team told us that it was going to be a sitcom and like an homage to sitcoms in the past, as well as unfolding the stage 4 of the MCU. And that it was shot in like a movie, like a 9-part movie. And that's honestly exactly what we got. And when you know what you're getting, I think it's one of the most enjoyable viewing experiences I've had in a while. I absolutely loved it. I think that all of the actors that were introduced were just so well done. And then seeing Wanda and Vision and the some of the most serious MCU characters get out of that element and become like a housewife and a working husband was really cool to see, like something that you would never think you would
donated
see.
$20.
Oh, my.
I have
God.
nothing special to say. You
Okay.
are very wonderful people, even you, John.
Thank you.
Oh, you're wonderful too. Thank you. So I think that it was every piece, every scene, every line is kind of an Easter egg. It hits you like a sitcom, so you think that it's not that important, and you're like seeing trivial tasks be done, and you're wondering why this is being shown, and then it's so meta, and you go layer by layer, and you realize what they're unraveling, and it's really, really a cool setup. And these 2 episodes were setups, but I would say, if you haven't seen it yet, view it like, just be ready to view something that you haven't seen in a while, a sitcom like this, in this nostalgic view, and then know that they give you enough to be so excited about the mystery that's going to unfold in the next few weeks. And they're also setting up massive storylines for the next phase.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sabraw. There's what can I say? It's 30 minutes each episode. I got to see the 3rd episode as well because I got it sent early. I got to see that. So trust me, that 3rd episode is when you start to see what they've been laying the groundwork for in the first 2 episodes. But it's been 15 months since we've had any new Marvel content. So enjoy this. Sit back, relax, see two masterful actors in Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany evoke this time from the 50s and 60s, and for those and 70s even, for those of you who have seen the Brady Bunch in reruns, if you've maybe stumbled upon the Dick Van Dyke Show or the Bob Newhart Show or these others, I Love Lucy, of course, all of that is there, and these other actors who slide in and out playing the roles of
Katherine Hahn.
Katherine Hahn was just
incredible.
She kills everything she's in. She's so good. She's fantastic. But I think all the supporting characters and actors do a really good job in this. And you'll catch the Easter eggs. Look for names. Look for certain symbols that pop up. Look for those things if you're looking for Easter eggs that are going to lay the groundwork for what we're going to see as the series progresses. But it's a joy. It's the first episode is absolutely 4:6, black and white, pretty much the whole time.
Wow.
The second episode is where it expands. So it's asking some of you viewers to kind of be patient with it. But I think it's going to be worth it when the payoff happens. Alex, what did you feel about it? Did you watch it?
Yes, I did watch both the episodes. Yeah, everyone in the cast is just super game for everything that's going on, and they're like really playing into the whole sitcom elements of it. I had just watched Pleasantville for the first time yesterday also, and so it was just cool to see the little parallels they have. And I'm just super excited for everything to unfold throughout the next few weeks. I love just not knowing anything and just going into everything fresh.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what the hell's going to happen, so I'm just going to take everything and love it all, hopefully.
There you go. Brett, did you get a chance to watch this thing?
I watched the first episode, and I'm wondering how this is going to bring in super Marvel fans, because even myself, I'm not like I've seen most of them, but like what you're saying with Easter eggs and things like that, like I'm not catching stuff like that, and I'm hoping I'm not losing some of that, but I definitely think the first episode will be hard for anybody that hasn't watched it, or even if you have, it's really weird. It's fun, but then you're going like, okay, how's this all gonna? So I haven't seen the second. I heard that Christian says there's a little something on that that kind of hooked him to keep wanting to watch more. Yeah. But it was fun, especially because the I Love Lucy's and the Dick Van Dyke Show and all that, Mary Tyler Moore. It was fun to see that sort of a thing, and I didn't think it was, I know Christian thought it was silly, the whole pitch for it, but I don't think they're gonna stick completely with that forever, because it would get old.
But I think I thought about that. I was like, what about the lay viewer? Because a lot of what made it a really fun experience for me is because I knew some of the backstory, and I knew how they shot it, and I knew kind of how the story was going to be unfolding. But I do think that I trust them enough to think I tried to take myself out of it a little bit, and it's still funny. It's still good content regardless of what you know. So I assume in normal Marvel fashion, which they do really well in all the movies, which is why the MCU is so successful, they will be able to have insider baseball talk, but the overall story will be able to be understood by someone who might not know anything.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead. I actually started watching it with my dad in the room, and he was interested. He's not very super familiar. They watch all the movies, but they don't, actively understand and keep up with all the lore and everything. So he was like, "Who are these two again? Why are you like? Are they human?" I had to explain a few things to him, and so he eventually just stopped watching and was like, "Okay, maybe I'll just watch." I told him, "You should watch Infinity War and Endgame and get a little bit more backstory, and I'll watch it with you." And so hopefully I can have that. Hopefully he can understand all that. Yeah. I mean, the third episode is what you're trying to get to, and that's when things start to really change. So you'll see. But the first two episodes are, like I said, they're each 30 minutes. It's not much of your time, and it's very enjoyable to remember these two characters again and to remember their very genuine chemistry. I mean, Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen have such great genuine chemistry, and it's great to see it and revisit it and feel it again. Where I thought they kind of stumbled with Hulk and Black Widow, they really did a good job in finding the chemistry and the genuine affection and romance that both of them have for each other. And I think both of them do a really good job of conveying this type of comedy, which is not easy to do this far removed from when it was
very popular and successful in the 50s. So it's really well done, I think, overall. And everybody who directed it and produced it deserves a lot of credit as well. So, all right, well, let's. Are we ready,
we're
Brett?
ready.
All right.
Let's give it a
whirl.
test.
Are we turning off the Schmobot?
The Schmobot is off.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Keep sending them in though if you have them. But while Brett's doing this,
yeah. And let's see. And it's Anaconda, right?
Anaconda.
Yeah.
We hear it.
Snakes. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Snakes. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Also, war isn't good either. Oh, snakes. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. War I despise, cause it means destruction. Also, snakes, I hate them also as well. War means tears of thousands of mothers' eyes when their sons go off to fight and lose their lives. I said, war. Good God, y'all. Absolutely. What are you saying? There's two people singing this if you're not catching on to this. War. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. In addition to snakes, they're not good as well. Come on, everybody. What are they good for? Let's eliminate both war and snakes. And that's all I have to say to you, because this song just keeps saying war and war and war. But what it's really about is the snakes. And I don't like the snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Shit!
Wow.
It's weird. You all the karaoke is not the war. Not that I know I know it's very easy, but it's all the other stuff. It's because it's backup singing
50
singers.
Shades
I
of
think are
Geek
singing the war
$20.
part.
Pardon the
Shades.
interruption. I have something very important to tell you all. Balls.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, very
That
well
is
said.
all. Please carry on.
Balls.
Oh God!
Well said. Balls?
Can we
Thank you for
clip
the
that out?
announcement.
Pac-Man Dwayne
Yeah.
donated
Thumbnail.
$20.
Thank you,
Hey
Pac-Man.
guys, Steph, that red is popping girl love on you. Wanda Vision, do I understand what's going on yet? No, but is it weird and stuff? Yes, am I? I'm going keep watching. Yes, hey John, if you all make 1,000 sing EU in the butt.
What?
What song?
You
it
in
in
the
the
butt?
What
No,
song
it's
is?
do it in the butt, right? Sex.
All right,
If you
I will
wanna do it
try.
about-
All right,
Oh,
I
Is
is that
accept
the one
challenge.
or no?
If we get to 1,000, all
We
right.
did just pass 750.
Shit.
Let's get to 1,000 people. Let's go. It's Friday. Payday.
Damn, man. You're gonna
wait.
make me do Experience Unlimited doing
Oh,
the butt?
okay.
Oh, man.
Doing the butt, right? Because they said
yeah.
doing it in. No, it's just doing the butt.
Doing the butt, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just from
those
Spike
are two
Lee's-
different things. I don't know
Yeah,
what
It's
you
from
young
Spike
kids.
Lee's school days, yeah. Oh, my God.
Great, dude.
Oh, boy. Oh.
It slams.
It does. It slaps, as the kids say. All right.
Slaps.
What's our next thing, Alex?
Well, we do have something else going on later today
Ho!
on the SEN network. Rocha, do you want to talk about the awards going on today?
Yeah, what time does it start? 5 p.m. PT, is that correct?
4 o'clock p.m.
4 o'clock. All right.
4
4
o'clock.
Well, I'm not available till 5, but yes, 4 p.m. PT. The SCHMOEDOWN Awards are starting here on the SCN network. They will be available for people to watch and enjoy and have a lot of fun. All your favorite all your favorite SCHMOEDOWN players, your favorite SCHMOEDOWN moments, matches, all of this will be in play here. You'll see the votes, the winners, and let me tell you something. You want to tune in for this because there are always surprises, and there are always angry losers, and there are always gracious losers, and there are always surprised winners and gracious winners as well. And depending on if they're heels or face, there's also some mean winners. But it all is a lot of fun and a great way to kind of get back in touch with the SCHMOEDOWN, because obviously our last live event was a spectacular. So it's been a few weeks. So it's a nice way to get back into the rhythm of things. And the free agency is next week. So you never know who's going to be doing their pitches while they're there on screen and having a lot of fun cutting like impromptu promos about convincing people to come be a part of their faction. So all of that, you don't want to miss out on at 4 p.m. PT on the SCHMOEDOWN Entertainment Network, the awards. Is it a pay-per-view or is it free for everybody to watch, Alex?
I believe it is free for everybody to watch.
Okay. All right.
And we have a promo.
And, real quick, I just want to say, as a flirt whilst I talked to him, he's going to be very upset if he shaves his head and doesn't win an award. Because that's a lot of commitment to not win something.
Right.
So I hope you got those votes in.
All right. All right, let's play the promo.
Here's the promo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Awards. Get comfy, it's gonna take a while.
Don't be surprised who may show up and what may happen at these award shows. Shocker. Shire Wolf!
I've been trying to win this for a while.
Thanks to Mama Smasher, too. I love you, Mom.
He should have been laminated. Speak to me after class.
Heel of the year.
La La Land! Have some respect, we're at an awards show. I think I'll present most of the awards from here on out.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice. That's good. Do we have a list of the categories, Alex? Do you have a list that you can bring up real quick? I know. Favorite
Pac-Man
SCHMOEDOWN
Dwayne
player.
donated
Thank you, Pac-Man.
$20. Oh yeah, I broken John. My life is complete. Only reason I requested that because I got so love to my DMV brother DC meets VAR.
Respect, brother, man. You know it.
Trash
Yeah,
Panda
DMV.
donated $20.
Thank you.
Can we get drunk Brett giving the outlaw some sex tips?
Oh.
Absolutely.
You want to just dive right into it? Or
Sure.
do you want to... Yeah,
Hold
we
on.
can...
Oh gosh, we're doing awesome, by the way, you guys. We're I think 168 away from 1,000.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's
I
go.
gotta rosin up my bow. All right. Hey, Brett!
Yeah.
I'm having a little trouble in the bedroom with the Lady Outlaw. I don't like to say this in public, but I need some help. I know you've been with a few ladies in your lifetime. Can you give me some tips, man?
Well, I tell you what, it's been more than 5. I'll tell you that straight off the bat. I got high numbers, definitely more than 5.
Okay.
But this is what I'll tell you. First of all, you gotta find a show she loves. For instance, the Viking show for me. If she loves a show and there's a hot gentleman on there, then she can imagine that you're that gentleman because she's probably sick of having actual sex with you.
Wait, what? No one has. Wait a minute. What? Do I have to dress up like a Viking? Do I have to wear clothes like a Viking? Do I have to do role play? I've heard something called role play. I'm already playing a role, but do I have to play another role as the role? It's too much for my brain to handle. You tell me.
You just blew my brain up, to tell you the truth, but here's the deal. She does all the role-playing in her mind. You just are a player in this stage of life of her little fantasy, and you just go with the flow.
Do I cuddle afterwards? You know, the outlaw doesn't like to cuddle. That ain't my thing. Do I have to cuddle her? Do I have to have conversation with her? Like, what's the deal?
100%, and you need to do those things, John. This is the 2020s, and I don't know what this voice has started to become, but you need to cuddle and talk to the women.
$25.
Thank you.
Can we get CPK Brett trying to serve drunk Irish Rocha, please?
Oh,
Ryan,
Jesus.
do you
Let's
think you
hold
can
off on
take
that
Rocha in the squared circle? Serious talk. Christian Ken Finstock and Rocha should all write books on their lives. Hashtag skinboats, hashtag strong style, hashtag slaps, hashtag Vikings for sex.
Get them trending.
Hey, another tip for a healthy sexual relationship is do not be locked in your house for a long period of time together.
That helps.
People need space.
Yeah. Sure. It's true.
Thank you so much.
Being locked down.
Yes.
Ryan, did you have a chance to watch it yet?
I was watching it last night. Like I said, I would. I'm going to be honest. I didn't finish it, but it was better than I thought it was going to be. I will say this, and I was talking about this with Alex beforehand. Unlike, separating your mind from like the art from the artist. This is kind of separating the art from situation, and this is not the type of movie I can watch right now. It's like way too close to home. It's way too now, and it's just not something I need to see. But it was better than I thought. It's called Lockdown. It just came out on HBO Max. Anne Hathaway, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and they're great in it, by the way. Yeah. It's just, I think I needed some more time before watching something like this.
Yeah, it takes place like in the early, like late March, early stages of the lockdown, and it's just like we're reminded of where you see people like not wearing masks, and it's just like, oh, like you should be please wear those masks. And it's just a little touchy, but I mean, yeah, as Ryan was saying, their acting is really good. It's just, yeah, this is a bit too soon.
Yeah, it's like Doug Liman, bunch of A-listers and side parts that you could tell they just like zoomed in and got a day. Like Ben
I like
Stiller.
the story overall.
Yeah, it's, but again, way better than I thought it was going to be. Just, not for me right now.
So your white-hot hatred you initially had for it has been...
It's no longer white-hot.
Put out a little.
It's like a little steamy. Yeah, just...
Steamy.
Yeah, I had a whole checklist, and it was like, this is terrible.
It was a fun day. It was one of my favorite moments.
What does Wanda think of it, though?
Anne Hathaway! Little... Annie!
No, Annie.
Oh my
god.
Yeah,
I'm curious to hear what other people think. It's just so not. It's like putting gasoline on a fire right now. Like I didn't need to watch a World War II movie during World War II, like that type of thing. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I want to escape, and this is very much like putting it like right in your face. And
I think we can all agree I had the best analogy with I don't want to watch Backdraft in a burning building, but that was a good one too.
That one was a little more
extreme. Watching Con Air on a plane. Like,
yes.
What the fuck is going on? No. Anyway, all right. Where are we at right now?
Maybe let's hit this one last story before we hit Streamlabs.
Sounds good, man.
So yeah,
and we're at real quick. Sorry, Alex. And we're at $870, $869. So we're $140 away from hitting that 1,000. So let's get to that 1,000, ladies and germs. All right, go ahead, my man.
All right, it looks like Nomadland is going to adjust its release plans and come to Hulu on February 19th, on the same day as its wide release in theaters. Oh. It's also noted that it will be shown in IMAX venues starting on January 29, before hitting traditional theaters and drive-in locations on the 19th of February. Chloe Zhao's movie is the front runner, or seems to be the front runner right now in the awards race. Rocha, have you had a chance to see it yet? What do you think of it getting its release on Hulu?
Yeah, it's one of those ones that I haven't lobbied hard enough to get a screening of them, because the way they're doing screenings now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you this behind the scenes, they're scheduling screenings at certain times. So if you RSVP and you can watch it, great. Sometimes they're not sending you links. They're only scheduling screenings. So if you can't make it by the time they're screening it, you're shit out of luck. So that's the kind of thing that happened with me on Nomadland. I couldn't make that screening because, of course, I do other shows and I didn't want to move anything around. So I could missed it. So I want to see it, though. I'm glad it's coming out soon. I'm glad it's coming out on Hulu. For sure. So I'm excited because it's winning awards left and right already as it's building towards the Oscars and towards the Golden Globes and what have you. So that excites me. And anything with Frances McDormand, where she's playing like one of these real salt of the earth people, is my cup of tea. So I can't wait to see it. What about you, Steph?
Yeah, I actually had the opportunity to go to Telluride Festival, which was obviously different this year because usually they have it in Telluride in Colorado, but they had a little section for it in Los Angeles where it was a drive-in. We got to see it at the Rose Bowl. Yeah, you were there.
I worked that.
Oh my God.
I was working that.
That was such a well-done event. You downloaded an app and then you can order from all their food trucks and then you could pick it up with like no contact, and the food was so dank. But yeah, it was a really good experience. Frances McDormand's amazing. Chloe Zhao, I'm excited to see her career just skyrocket. I think she's a director to watch for sure. It wasn't my favorite movie. Those types of movies aren't my favorite in general, but it's definitely visually stunning. I think they took risks, just having like real nomads playing the roles of real nomads. I actually think like they stole the thunder from Frances McDormand, if you can believe it, because their stories are just so incredible to see unfold. So, and I think Hulu is a good home for this. You know, that's where we saw, it's blinking, Bong Joon-ho's film Parasite.
Yeah.
Oh my God, one of my favorite movies. But yeah, so I think it's a good home for it for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Ryan, I know you saw it. Yeah.
Steph and I have talked about this before. I mean, this is my favorite movie last year. I think it's the best film.
Ryan Christensen donated $25.
Thank you, Ryan.
2020 SCHMOEDOWN Awards tonight. Can't wait. Would love to see an Outlaw versus Jericho versus Booker T promo battle. That would be money.
That'd be money.
All right, so Brett, play Booker T.
Yes, I will play Booker T. And then I will be canceled.
A pro wrestling boner, but yes, I would totally do that in a heartbeat. All right. I would take those two out too, because it's SCHMOEDOWN related, so I have the advantage. All right. Where's the what did you think? So you liked it, Ryan? You thought the direction was good, Francis was great, and the casting of these actual nomads in the film?
I can't wait for you to see it, John, because I think you're gonna love it. I think that this movie is so original, unique. Chloe Zhao, best director of 2020. I think that's the lock.
Yeah,
I don't know about best picture.
That's I agree with that.
It's bold, and it's all about, you know, home is what you make it, and it highlights a part of American society we just don't think a lot about. Like, there are a lot of people who kind of just live in vans, live in trailer parks, go around the country, or nomads, and it's very informative as well as moving.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Brett, any thoughts on this? Have you seen the trailer at all, or anything else?
No. But I am interested in what you just said about how there's this set time, because I'm like, well, that's dumb. Can't you just send out screeners? But that keeps people from dropping their reviews early and stuff like that. So that was some interesting information for me. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
I feel like a bad critic because I sometimes I can't make those screenings.
Yeah, that's tough.
There's nothing I can. I mean, I got to make money. I got to do my shows on my channel to stay alive and pay my rent. So like doing the screening is great, but like it just can't make it. So
no one's blaming you, John.
No, but I do get worried because I'm in the Hollywood Critics Association.
Oh right. That's right. That's right.
And so I don't want to get kicked out. It matters.
I forgot.
Matters.
I have small things in life. I didn't get to go to Telluride. All right. Anyway, let's go.
I haven't seen it yet, but I was. It's cool that this is getting an IMAX release. It sucks that we won't be really getting to go to IMAX movies right now. But like, they do this every year. Like I saw 1917 and Parasite when they did their IMAX releases last year. They do like a lot of their major Oscar frontrunners there. So it's cool that it's getting shown there. And Hulu is it's a Searchlight movie. So Disney, Fox, Disney, and then Hulu, they get,
There is an IMAX in Mexico, apparently. I don't know if you know that, but sometimes I'll look up showtimes and they'll be like, you can go see it IMAX. I'm like, I'll look at the city.
San Diego.
Yeah. So it's like, if you want to drive an hour and a half.
Yeah, and then not get back.
Steph understands.
Yeah. I grew up there.
It's an expensive movie. In so many ways. All right. Well, what do we got here? We can jump into Streamlabs, Alex?
Let's do it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're $90 away from the 1,000. So if you want to see,
we can do it. We can do this.
Let's do this.
Come on.
All right, Alex, let's do it.
All right. Fuckless in Miami says, hey, everyone. Hey, Roland. Sorry. What are y'all's thoughts on the James Harden trade? How the F are they going to pull this off? Kyrie and Harden? I haven't even talked about their defense. Anyways, who cares? It's not like they're going to beat the Lakers anyway. Thanks.
There is no defense on that team, and that's why they went and got James Harden, because they're like, well, we're not going to be able to outscore people. We're not going to be able to.
Sim donated $20.
Thank you,
Hey
Tim.
Outlaw, did you see last night's rookie draftee special on a certain point of view? Which rookie impressed you the most? Can I personally say that it's funny we're donating more when Christian's away?
That is pretty funny.
Don't get me in trouble. Here's what I'll say. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll certainly be watching it. I know that my two faction mates, my manager and my other faction mate, did watch it and had some good thoughts on it. And there were some people who spoke out and said they'd love to get picked by the exchange. So that made me feel good.
The last
sure.
Cinema's
So,
Sailor
we'll see.
donated $150.
Oh!
Rocha, I would like
Cinema.
you to sing Poison by Alice Cooper. It is a great karaoke song and then some. And also please don't forget my previous request. Excellent show today, gang. Hashtag Hollywood critics, hashtag the outlaw reigns again, hashtag Vikings for sex against being stuck in the house.
You the real MVP.
He is the MVP today. Holy cow.
Hell yeah.
Cinema
Thank
Sailor.
you.
Awesome. Thank you, Cinema Sailor. I'll do the other one. I think I have to hand Alice Cooper's Poison off to either Brett or to Ryan because I'm not that familiar with the song.
I don't know that
But
one either.
I'll do the butt, no problem. So we'll set that up in a little bit. But
Did we?
Yeah.
Is the sports talk over? Because I
almost. But
okay.
someone asked for Poison. Will you do that one? The Alice Cooper's Poison? I don't know that one that well.
Do you know that song?
I know Poison. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
haven't
So
heard it in
I'll
a
do
long
the
time.
butt, and then we'll follow that with Brett doing Poison.
Did we
Oh,
hit,
boy.
is that for a new? Did we hit a new milestone?
Oh,
or-
we
Yeah, we
did.
crossed the 1,000, and we're
Ah.
marching towards 1,100 now. So if you want to get us to 1,500
What's
before
another
we
one?
end the show, I think we're just Steph Sabraw's on deck. I think so. Get us to 15, and Steph will do her thing.
1500.
Come on,
Steph's
come
been
on.
recommending some in the chat, by the way.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
throwing them
good.
out.
Throwing some shade in there. I like.
Are
it.
we doing all of them now, or so it's not like
think
we're
we are.
setting? We're doing all.
Yeah,
of
but
For this
at the
Friday.
tail end of the show, I think we'll
Got
do
it,
them.
got
Yeah.
it, got it, got it.
But real quick, yeah, James Harden, the trade. I like the trade for all the teams involved. All the depot going down to Houston with John Wall and Boogie Cousins. Cousins is great. Indiana now is set themselves up where they've got Karis LeVert and some other players there and some picks, so they're not tied to them. And then Brooklyn, but Brooklyn's the one that's fucked. You got to win that title this year or next year, or you are screwed. You gave away 3 years of first-round picks. That's a lot. And I think another 3 years of second-round picks as well. So
John.
that's a lot to give up for one fucking player. So,
Dude, did you hear the sports radio reaction?
no, they went nuts over it.
They lost their minds. Like
Yeah.
that, if you're not even familiar with it, it's still worth listening because
Yeah.
basically like they did this in 2014 and they just got out of this hole of like having
Yeah.
no picks and
Yep.
for like a month out of getting out of this hole, they do it all over again for this player and it is
Yeah.
just like, oh my gosh.
My God.
And no offense to James Harden, but brother, you got to find a treadmill, man. You're a professional athlete. You should not be looking like you just finished the Old Country Buffet for an hour. Like it's out of control. And he did that on purpose to force his way out of Houston. So we'll see how quickly he slims down.
Yeah.
But those three guys sharing the ball. Someone put a gif of like The Office when Michael is like this doing the Mexican standoff in the office. And it's like, who's going to take the last shot? And all three of them are like looking at each other.
Yeah.
So I thought it was brilliant. So anyway, we'll see. All right. What's the next thing, Alex?
Alex Carzonia says, Hong Kong, motherfucks. Welcome to the Marzoña-verse.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Arzonia. I like it.
Don't forget the Anya. Senator Failed Orgasm says, hey everyone, a lot of people connected to me have caught COVID. Times have been rough. I also caught some a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if I should try to fight it or give in. Oh no, not COVID. I caught feelings for Steph, if you're wondering.
Oh,
Rocha, thoughts?
Yo, I might have to clip that one out. You had me actually concerned, dude. I was actually like, you know what? I'm
Oh my
so
gosh.
sorry. You caught it. When you said I caught something, I'm like, I didn't know you could catch some of COVID. Yeah, man. That was pretty good.
Oh,
let's
you
not go that far, though.
You hammy
Anymore.
motherfuckers. You hammy motherfuckers. All right. What's the next
All
thing?
right, Dagan says, my non-spoiler review of WandaVision, it's an illusion. Fuck you. Thank you for that. Trouser
I don't
Snake Jay Concho says, wait, why didn't Disney announce an Admiral Holdo show? What about a Rose Tico show? What about that Lisp smuggler? Or everyone's favorite new Star Wars character, Rey? Or what about a show about Canto Bite? Come on, Disney, don't you know what the fans want?
That was so that enraged me.
That's very good. It's a
I
very
want my
good
Canto Bite
interpretation.
series.
Canto Bite show. Yikes.
All right, Evil John Madden says, Brett, your kids have come on the show and talked about movies and TV. When will your wife come and review a movie with you?
Oh, yeah.
I
love that. The 5th of November.
$2,500.
She's not. She does not ever want to appear on screen. She's not a.
What?
Yeah. She's no. I actually one of the toughest thing. We went to a commercial audition as a family, and I'm like, come on, honey, this is Target. All 4 of us, we can do it, and she's like, I'm okay, this better be easy, this, because she hates this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My wife, my son, and my daughter, who was a baby at the time, got the call back, and I didn't. So then she had to go in without me and do the thing, which was great for somebody with 17 years of commercial experience to watch his family go in there. And then I'm telling her, like, okay, there's going to be like a bunch of people sitting around. Some people will be on laptops. They're not going to pay attention. Somebody might walk out of the room with a phone, and like not pay attention. I'm like, you're making me more scared. So no, my wife does not want to appear on screen. Sorry.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Wow.
Oh, well. All right. I get it.
Oh man.
She just doesn't. It's not her. She doesn't even want me to talk about it to her.
Wow.
The fifth
That's
of
fair.
never. Oh my God.
All right, Alex, what we got next?
50 Shades of Geek says, am I the only one who saw WandaVision and thought, why aren't they wearing masks when they leave the house? Good point.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is kind of like weird seeing.
That's everything. That's commercials. Yeah. That's you watch even old shows. You're like, what? They just shook hands.
Yeah, like everything feels gross. Like making out with randos, not happening. Like going to the club, like people breathing on you, disgusting. Like,
and then you watch a movie where they do that, and it's still.
Why aren't you making out with randos, dog?
I got it.
Right,
I got it right.
Ace Money says, the first movie that I remember seeing in the theater was Batman '89. But my mother says that technically my first movie was Staying Alive. She took me in the baby carrier because she had to see it when it opened. I was about 6 months old.
Do you know what Staying Alive is, Alex?
Saturday Night Fever
sequel. Starring John Travolta.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone directed it?
Directed it. Yes, he did. Has a
Did
mini
he?
cameo. Yes, he did. Stallone directed it. And Frank Stallone does that song that Tom Finstock uses when he comes in, that Far From Over song.
Right.
That is from Staying Alive. And I interviewed Frank Stallone, and the episode drops tomorrow on my channel. I got sat down with that guy for an hour. He is a blast to hang out with. So what a nice reference. Thank you. Staying Alive, one of my closet favorite cheesy 80s movies. All right.
And that was my audition for the SCHMOEDOWN draft in 2 weeks on January 29. Make sure you tune in for that.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody.
Nice.
50 Shades of Geek says, Rocha, stop lying. Your first time in the theater was the gladiator fights in ancient Rome. I'm on to you. All right.
Yeah.
Trash Pandas says, Trash Panda says, just confirmed with my mom that my first movie was Star Trek III, The Search for Spock.
Ooh, nice.
I was a year old, so my parents decided to go to the drive-in. My mom missed a lot of the movie because I got diarrhea and she had to take me to the bathroom. Oof.
Aww.
Aw, that's... sorry to your mom.
Yeah. All right, next one from 50 Shades of Geek. First movie I remember seeing in the theater was the original Toy Story. I was 2. My dad really wanted to see it, but he thought that a man in his 30s would be weird, so he brought me along. Don't remember much of the movie, I just remember I saw it.
You got a friend in me. That's another euphemism.
Oh my God.
All right, we can.
That is. Don't you do that. Don't you do that.
Call back.
Don't you do that.
Slinky. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, Tongue Punch Box.
Sorry.
Dwayne had this idea, but what if Chris is playing a Skrull that's impersonating Cap? What I would like from his return is a 6-episode series showing how he returns the stones, or cheats from game guides. Oh, cheats from game guides, and it's a warning to not blow game cartridges. I think
the scroll
Chris Evans could come back as in Secret Invasion. That'd be
yeah, totally.
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
50 Shades of Geek also says, I might be alone on this, but honestly I honestly wish the whole WandaVision show would just be the 50s sitcom. I really like that part of the show. Still excited for whatever it is they're setting up, though.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, agreed.
He also says, Wanda, you got some splaining to do.
Yeah.
Morse Code Z says, Thrawn has solid red eyes and dark blue skin. Not sure Uncanny Valley is relevant. Also, just curious if Steph is going to go for the trifecta today with Roxy.
Oh, that would be so fun.
I'll be on the show.
Yeah.
Got it.
Live at the Roxy.
50 Shades of Geek donated $20.
Thank you for the
Ryan,
shades.
you got a friend in me too. Golly Bob howdy.
Got it.
Hello. Hey-o.
Hey-o.
All right.
Okay, 50 Shades of Vision says, "Hey Rocha, I just joined your Patreon. Get
Thank
ready
you.
to see a lot more of me, but not in a
Good.
dirty way."
Well, you've got a friend in me.
Oh.
Thanks for joining. Yeah, come aboard. Patreon.com/John Rocha says. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
BC says Captain America should return in a Wolverine TV series and have episodes involving Wolverine and Cap liberating concentration camp and maybe involving a young Magneto being saved by Cap.
Yes, I would love that. Didn't we had a story on the deck that Kevin Feige said Wolverine won't be coming back, right? Is that correct? Or
Yeah, that was
delayed?
it was basically just Feige debunking rumors that he
Yeah, it's also the title of the video.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe we should have talked about it.
So
Let's change
maybe-
that. I think it's
We'll
changed to
change that up.
Lars Mikkelsen. I think it's changed to Lars Mikkelsen.
Oh, we changed it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did. We did.
I didn't change it. Someone else did. Oh, got it. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, it was a light news day. It was a very light news day.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Let's bump that down. 50 Shades. Well, did you want to talk about that? Wolverine?
Does anyone else want to chime in? I mean, I just had a nerdgasm, so I'm down with it. I would love to see that. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Snip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another
More
euphemism.
mutants.
That's a euphemism, Steph. Snicked. I think that's a euphemism. All right, let's go.
50 Shades of Geek says, "I can't believe you actually got Red Sonja on the show today." Oh wait, that's Steph? Even better.
Oh.
Weird. I don't know whether to laugh or not. Let's keep going.
50 Shades of Geek says, "Is the IMAX in Mexico called IMAXico?"
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
He
All right.
also says, "I just watched the first episode of the Sith Council and I gotta say, damn Steph, no one can pull off a purple lipstick like you can."
Oh, thank you. Match my Darth Vader tee.
What about her
Fashion
points
with
of
the
views? Stop objectifying Steph. What about her points of views? God damn it. All
I'm
right.
bringing fire opinions, fire information. I'm spreading knowledge and awareness and doing it in style. And that's all you have to talk about is the latter half. Come on.
Come on.
People.
I do love the moolah, though. I do love the moolah.
Oh.
Purple lightsaber.
Are we
Alright.
doing more?
Yeah, I'm jumping over to Super Chats, so make sure to get your Streamlabs in and ask me more questions, give me more funny names to say.
Miss Win, don't. All right, go ahead. Yeah. Go.
Tim Sim says, "Since when did this become not safe for work?"
What,
Are you,
this?
are you blasting
Show?
us on?
Is your first day? Is your first day on the show? What are you talking?
Oh boy.
We're a
Oh,
very
God.
serious crew. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think any of the schmoes, any of the reincarnations have ever been safe for work,
Yeah.
right?
No.
It's what we're known for. Fart jokes and movie reviews. So
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
Poop jokes and movie reviews. And we'll be interviewing serious people later. All right, go ahead.
We should try to do a safe for work version with Christian hosting and just not tell him.
Oh.
All on our own. It's like, "You mother effer." It's like, why are you
Yeah.
saying that?
Good luck.
Gosh
Hold
darn
on,
it.
Don.
D-list in Seattle.
See how long it takes for him to catch on.
Why did you say that with your poop mouth? Your
Yeah.
poop mouth? All right, Alex, next.
Chris Corcoran says, "If they follow the games, I think that Sub-Zero will die in this movie, and his younger brother will take up the mantle. He's the Sub-Zero everyone knows. Then the first one returns as Noob Saibot."
Yeah, it's possible.
You think they'll get a sequel with coming out on HBO Max?
All depends on how people respond to it. You know, they're talking about searching for the searching sequels on tap, and that did well. It didn't do great, but it did well. So this could do well for sure.
There you go. Joey Gonzalez says, "For those who aren't familiar with the characters of Wanda or Vision, watch Legends on Disney+. Each episode tells the backstory of the MCU heroes."
I can't wait to sit down with those. Have you guys seen any of those on Disney
Yeah.
Plus? Right?
They're excellent.
Not yet.
And short.
Yeah.
Such an easy, fun, good watch.
Yeah. If only other people had thought about to do the history of people's characters on another platform in order to get views and likes and clicks. If only other people had thought to do that. Go ahead, Alex. But when Marvel does it, you're like, fuck, I wish I had that kind of money to make that kind of show.
Oh, Lord.
What characters have they done so far?
I think only 2. No, I think they're dropping weekly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So only 2 so far, maybe 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could be wrong though, but I've only seen 2.
And you know what sucks? Cool. That's like the official Marvel one. Like we all could make one and all separate YouTube channels, but when Marvel does one, it's like, nah, fuck, that's the official one. All right.
Yeah.
They robbed us. Damn.
There you go. All right, Jamin John says, if you have 4 hours to spend on watching one of these movies, which you prefer, Lawrence of Arabia or Bridge on the River Kwai?
I haven't seen either of those.
Evil John Madden donated $20. John, can we get your white hat character hitting on Steph?
No.
Just
Who's white hat character?
I mean, Roland.
Roland.
You can give us a scenario to play out, but not like just gonna hit on Steph. But I've been the one saying that like you guys need to do better than that.
I still feel bad about what Elmo said to Steph. So I'm like, I should have asked permission with Steph before I made a comment like that.
No, it's okay.
But thank you for your contribution. If you want to send a separate scenario we can play out without sending any money, feel free. Yeah. All right, Alex.
I do Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, Lawrence. Yes, absolutely.
I haven't seen him either.
I haven't seen either.
Wow.
Gotta be honest. We're not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I own both, but I would see Lawrence of Arabia first because it's just like that's the most gorgeous film I've ever seen in my life. Just gorgeous.
Oh, you just see it.
Go ahead, Alex.
Tim Sim says, at first the Canadian streamer I follow had impressive claws, but today's Sabraw slays her by a mile.
I'm the Wolverine coming back in the MCU.
Breaking news. All right, King Dingaling says, hey guys, happy Friday. My first movie theater experience was Beetlejuice. Been obsessed with movies ever since.
Oh, that's such a good one. King Dingaling, Dingaling, Dingaling.
I like the softer sexual ones. King Dingaling.
King Dingaling.
That's nicer.
King Dingaling.
Damon John says, when it comes to general pop culture consensus, will there ever be a bigger what if than James Dean? Original that started that trend, if you say.
Yeah, I think you can say that for sure. Right. He died after only 3 films. How many more? And all 3 of those films are considered classics. I think John Cazale is another one, right? People forget about John Cazale. Every movie he was in the 70s was nominated for Best Picture. Dog Day Afternoon, Deer Hunter, Godfather 1, Godfather 2. So those are the incredible legacy. And he died from a brain tumor. And he was, I think, married or in a serious relationship with Meryl Streep. So that motherfucker was winning at life. He was winning at life, son. So yeah, but certainly James Dean, just an incredible actor, and he could have ended up like Brando. So I mean, how much would we love Brando if he had died after like On the Waterfront or something, or
hot take?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
because instead of what he ended up becoming with Island of Dr. fucking Moreau and shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say Leonard Skinner. No, I was gonna go River.
Simple Man.
That was like, I don't know why.
A Simple Man.
Maybe River Phoenix is another one.
Yeah, River. Yeah. Sure. John Lennon too. John Lennon was turning that corner into becoming an older artist, and what incredible music would he have created that was the exploration of a man as he walked into his world as a father and an older man reflecting back on his life. Him and McCartney would have eventually reunited. I truly believe that. So.
Richie Valens.
Yeah, Richie Valens.
I don't even know the name of the song, but that just did instrumental that.
Yeah, Sleepwalk.
Oh God, I heard that the other day, and that's just a hauntingly beautiful song.
Yeah, if you've seen La Bamba, that sticks with you. You're right, dude. Yeah.
I got a funny joke about that. I always told my mom I was going to become a rich and famous actor and buy her a house like in La Bamba, and she's like, I hope. I mean, like the size of that. I'm like joking. Like, I mean, it was kind of a small house. She's like, I was just messing with you. I would think you'd get me a bigger house.
Great.
Good mama.
Yeah. Now we get to the issues. All right. All right, Alex.
That's where I got
All
my
right,
hero.
Dagan says, speaking of staying alive, have you all seen the Bee Gees documentary on HBO? It's amazing. The Bee Gees are really one of the greats of all time, up there with the Beatles and Stones, in this guy's opinion.
That's what I want to say.
I've seen it 3 times already. It's fucking
Whoa,
Really?
I gotta see that.
3
so
times.
because I love their music.
Yeah.
So just popping it on while I'm working on shows or researching, it's because it's on HBO Max, so I can just put it right on while I'm doing shit. Because I love them and I love their music. So it's a great fucking documentary. And it's the same people that did the Eagles documentary, which is stellar as well. That's 3 hours. So I can't recommend it enough. if
They
you haven't
crush
seen
them on HBO. We just
Yeah.
did Tiger last night. We watched part 1. Like,
it. Oh
that's-
yeah, I gotta watch that one.
You just
too,
know it's
yeah.
gonna be good.
Yeah, Tiger and One Night in Miami are my goals this weekend. Oh, and the Al Davis 30 for 30. I got sent that one, so I'm going to take a look at that one too. All right, what's the next one, Alex?
50 Shades of Geek says, no one can make you feel bad for complimenting a woman like Rocha can. I'm seriously considering dropping out of the Patreon. Just kidding.
No. I'm trying to elevate your game, son. I'm trying to elevate your game.
That's
You can't come with that cheesy shit at the ladies anymore nowadays. You got to elevate your game.
Compliment the mind.
Always.
50 Shades of Geek says, what about Lawrence of Arabia's points of views, Rocha? That's all you got to say? It's gorgeous? Come on, man.
That's fair. I objectified the movie. That's a fair point.
That was great.
Mr. Anus says, 18 years after first seeing the Lord of the Rings movies, I finally realized my surname is actually an anagram of Saruman. My grandma's maiden name was also literally translated to the White. It kind of freaked me out.
Ooh,
wow.
Interesting. Thank you, Mr.
Love
Anus.
Lord of the Rings.
All right, let me refresh these
Okay.
questions real quick, because that was the last one for now, unless we got a new one. And
got-
yes, we do.
Yeah.
Rory Goodridge says, love that shirt, Rocha. The
Thank
Outlaw always has style. What's your prediction for Liverpool versus United? Also, Brett, your bed looks mighty comfy.
Yeah.
Right? I've cuddled Brad on that bed before.
Yep.
Aw.
Sweet.
My weighted blanket.
Thread count on that? What's up?
Real quick, Liverpool, Man U. We're the underdogs going into that game because our defense is just injuries, ravaged by injuries. So we'll be lucky to get a draw. But if we win, it'll be an incredible miracle, great victory. So Manchester United, pressure's on you. And as for the shirt, this is the Einsteiner shirt, Scott Steiner, wrestler as Albert Einstein, a very funny gimmick that he did. So from Pro Wrestling Tees. So if you want to get this shirt, go to Pro Wrestling Tees. It's a pretty awesome place. All right, Alex, what else we got?
Those are all of the Streamlabs for now. We have some impressions to do.
Oh yeah.
Get to those.
Can
All right,
I
so
go take a quick piss before we go into that?
surely.
Thank
Yeah.
you. As a
Sure,
man, let
yeah.
me say, as a man, thank you. I'm dying.
Was he
Clearly.
in the impression? Or...
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he's one of the impressions.
Perfect.
He's actually in
So,
all of the
We'll
impressions.
let's just sit quietly.
All right.
Yeah.
One.
Everyone, we're gonna take a moment of silence.
Yeah, for John's quick piss break.
The fallen samurai soldiers.
So Wanda Vision, right?
Yeah.
No,
I did
Wait,
actually.
Ryan.
Oh,
I
go
did
on,
have
no.
a question about Tiger. Did you already see it or you're
I
seeing
did.
it?
We watched it last night as a fan.
Okay, my one reservation is all these movies, like documentaries coming out, like of Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, like all these people who are like alive and kicking and still like producing. It's not weird.
Like bias wise, like you think you're
It's
afraid.
not like too early to just like be telling the story of these people.
This one, I don't think so. I mean, he's like lived, you know. I think the majority of his impact, like I don't want to. I mean, he's gonna probably prove me wrong after I say this, but he's made that impact. Like Tiger Woods, it's like, you know, The Last Dance with Jordan, like that. He's still alive, and that was a huge hit. I think this is his last dance in that regard. Like I didn't know a lot. I knew like similarly like in a maybe not completely like Michael Jackson, but like that he was this kind of prodigy, like incredible talent, young, and then he just changed the world with his talents. But just seeing like all this backstory on his upbringing and then how huge a star he was, and like he changed the sport. Holy cow! Like,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
great, and it ended on a really funny and awesome cliffhanger for part 1. I couldn't recommend it more. And I'm not a golf guy. Like my parents like golf, but I mean it's Tiger Woods, hence the doc.
All right.
There you
Rocha,
go.
are you feeling cleared and ready to perform?
Yeah. It was like Tom Hanks' League of Their Own Piss.
Yeah,
You
I
realized
think so.
all the impressions involved you, John.
Oh shit! All right, sorry. All right, let's do it real quick.
All right, Outlaw and Watto doing a promo for their SCHMOEDOWN match, and Elmo is Watto's faction manager.
Are we playing each other? Okay.
Are we playing each other?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm playing Watto, and Elmo is Watto's.
No, Outlaw against Watto.
Yeah, I could take you in a pod race, old man, because engineers can't compete in the SCHMOEDOWN apparently. So gear up.
Yeah, take that.
I hope you can chase me with that old heart of yours. Where's your steed, old man?
I don't know how we're having this interspecies match, but I'm down for it. The Outlaw's never been afraid of anybody, anytime, anywhere, any planet. That's what I do well, and I'm certainly not afraid of a flying racist stereotype. I'm going to take so much more hair. I'm going to shave the rest of that stubble off of your face, send you back to that junkyard so you can abuse more of those kids and do unquestionable things that you should be put in jail for, Watto. I got no sympathy for you, son. You're stepping in the right ring. And listen here, my furry midget friend, you're next. You better get up on that ass. I'm going to kick your butt through the walls of the SCHMOEDOWN as well, son. So you better get ready, little Elmo.
Listen, Watto is the least racist person in the world, okay? And those children are his workers. They're not slaves.
They're slave labor.
No, they treat them very nice. They have very clean cages. And the things you're saying are fake news.
They're well kept. Your outlaw mind tricks won't work on me. I'm a Targaryen, of course.
That's because you have no mind, Watto. That's why they won't work on you, because you got no mind, so you got no chance against the outlaw in the ring when it comes to movie. Do they even have movies on the Tatooine, for God's sakes?
We have it all. And when it comes to being afraid, as Master Yoda said, you will be. You will be.
Mic drop.
I cannot. That was excellent shit talking, y'all.
Oh God, we really got into.
All right, next one is
Insane.
PK Brett trying to serve drunk Irish Rocha.
Oh boy.
CPK.
What is CPK Brett?
Yeah, I mean, I worked at CPK, so that was just me. I probably had an unironed shirt that was supposed to be ironed. My tie was loosely done, and I have diarrhea from drinking too much whiskey the night before. Okay, here we go. Hey, welcome to CPK. Would you like to try one of our delicious IBC root beers? Or perhaps you would like to start with one of our delicious starters, like, this is called upselling, like the spinach artichoke dip.
There's a lot of talking from you, man. Just bring me all the fucking beers you have in the CPK. Bring them all. I want to try everything you got in this godforsaken place you call a pizza restaurant. Bring it!
Well, we have some delicious beer selections. Perhaps you would like a Killian's Red or Bud Light.
That's all right. Bring it on. What did I say? Why are you still standing here with your simpering little voice in my ear? Bring me the
Twister
fucking
donated
beers.
$20. Hey SCN crew. Love you all, especially you, Brett. Jamal, you'll never be RB3. That's mainly because he's black, but you're superb in your own way. Rocha, you're still sexy. Alex, I bet you have a huge peepee. Hi Steph, you're top tier in every way.
So I'll be right back with those drinks, and I will start you off with the nice two-in-a-bowl soup, where we take two ladles and we put two different soups in a bowl.
Got fish and chips.
Good.
Oh God, upselling like the. Is anybody waited tables?
Yes, AMC Dine-In.
You can't do it without sounding dumb. They know what you're doing.
Of course.
And then you'd get in trouble if you got a secret shopper that came in and they check you off. Oh, thanks for that, memory lane.
I'm watching Atlanta. We just finished season 1. That fucking
so good.
Steph,
I thought they had another name for that show, Rocha. Didn't you have another name for that?
No, that's not.
Okay.
Rocha, the scene where the kid comes in whiteface, lost my shit.
He's just staring at her.
Yeah.
No, but I'm reminded because of what Brett Sheridan's talking about when he tries to take Zazie out on that date, and that waitress is upselling him to hell the whole time, and he finally snaps on her. Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
it was so brilliant.
Oh yes, at the movie theater.
At the movie theater, it's like you're fucking up my shit. I wanted the dessert. Upsell, you're fucking up my shit.
The man himself.
Yeah.
Excellent show.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into season 2. Maybe tonight, but I can't wait, man. I can't wait because that invisible car shit. I laughed for 20 minutes. I stopped it and kept rewinding. And she was going crazy, but I was on the floor, just laughing at that. Because I was like, how are they going to bring that back? But so much shit happens in that show, in that episode, that you forget that they even reference the invisible car. And then when it shows up, you're like, oh shit. And I lost my shit.
He's a genius.
He really is. God damn, he really is. It makes me cry thinking about what his Deadpool was going to be. Like if they let him finish that Deadpool, right?
Rocha, that's what I'm saying. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. Anyway, what do we got, Alex?
We got that Roland hitting on Steph, but
nope,
we're
not doing that one. I apologize. Okay. If you want to refund that money, we can refund that money. But
I'll do it.
I don't know.
Just
kidding.
Otherwise, we had that poison request.
I looked it up, and I don't think enough. I think doing the butt is more than enough payment for today. Wouldn't you say?
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
How do I do this again?
Not a lot of people know Alice Cooper's poison. I think that would be a kind of a dud, but.
Yeah,
that's just
donated 150. Yeah, we can do.
For me to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed. That was when I was peeing. I can try it.
Who wasn't the donate? Who was it? Last Cinema Sailor?
Yeah.
Cinema, can you pick another song while we're doing debut, and then Brett will do it? I promise.
Let's do that.
Throw it in the chat.
And throw it in the chat. Don't send money. Throw it in the chat. You've sent more than enough, and you're incredible today. All right. How can I get to how do I do that to the butt?
Oh, do you go?
Don't clip that out. Don't clip that out.
It was nice and clean, Rocha.
This is where you need to give him the. Now, how does the butt work? Which?
Maybe you hit share.
What's in the butt? You know.
Where do I go? Where do I go?
Bottom, the green share screen, and then hit advanced, and then audio. Make sure you hit advanced.
All right, advanced.
Computer audio.
Music or computer sound only. Okay,
yes.
Share.
Boom.
Now, but how do I find the thing?
Oh,
I have to go on.
Yeah, you Google it.
I have to do the work. Okay.
I recommended you type karaoke afterwards.
Yeah.
And if you'd like, maybe even add the lyrics.
Type how to do in the butt karaoke.
Yeah.
And see what comes up.
Holy cow.
That's a new episode of Atlanta, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna love season 2.
Ryan, I think we got a Schmobot that just came in.
Yes, he's sharing the audio, so I can't play it. Here we go.
Can you guys hear that?
Yep.
Can you guys hear it?
We did hear it. We did hear it.
It was pretty loud.
Yes. Okay. All right. Fuck.
Can you lower it on the YouTube just a little bit?
Yeah. Sure.
So we can hear your voice.
That's right.
I'm not going to be able to see you guys, so I'm going to do my best. I hope you're smiling when I'm doing it, because I got self-conscious last time with Roland.
I'll be probably. I'm already laughing.
All right. This is from Experience Unlimited. For those you don't remember, this is school days doing debut. This is what I grew up on. And I may do a little dancing. I don't know. We'll see, because I love this song.
Woo!
All right.
I want Damon's ass so bad.
In the style of EU. You just shake that butt all that through. Oh, come on, pretty. When you get that notion, put your back feel in motion. Hey, sexy. Ain't nothing wrong if you wanna do the butt all night long.
Yeah!
Woo! Shake your butt. Come on.
Happy Friday!
Give me that butt. Come on. Give me that butt. Tyler got a big old butt. Shirley got a big big old butt. Irene got a big old butt. Teresa got a big old butt. Sonia got a big old butt. Melissa got a big old butt. Sabraw got a big old butt. Brett's got a big old butt. Now give me that butt. Ow. Oh yeah, but we said it.
Yeah.
We're screaming at girls with a big old butt. Yeah, sing it.
Yeah.
I want your love. We. When you get that notion, hey. Ow! Sexy. If you wanna do the butt all night long. Hey, pretty. I want your butt. Just give me your butt, David. Hey.
Woo!
Wow.
That's it. That's all I got.
Absolutely
Wow.
slayed. When you stood up, I said, "Oh my God!" He said, "Fuck the haters. It's Friday. You're gonna catch this ass."
Oh shit! Now I'm out of breath. I'm exhausted. That's a classic. Sorry I missed some of the rhythm for those of you who love that song, but it's been a while. So.
Oh,
that was delightful.
That was awesome.
Wait, is that a heart attack?
Did we get another suggestion?
Summer of 69 by Brian Adams. Brett, you rock it up selling Don't Let Anyone Tell You Different. Thanks for an amazing show. Pac-Man Dwayne donated $20. Okay, Rocha, when we back open, I will take to a go to see EU when you back in the DMV. Thank my friend.
Hell yeah. Respect, bro.
That was excellent.
Pac-Man Dwayne donated $20.
Wow.
Hey Brett, so I used to work at Potbellies, and when asked to upsell the food I sold that shit like I was selling drugs on the street. My manger asked how you do it. I told him you have to become black and live in the hood for many years.
Did you know that, Brett? Oh, okay.
Brett, are you muted? Oh yeah.
Yes. He's not gonna get in trouble.
He's looking up.
Oh, he's looking.
Oh, what's he doing?
Are we doing Summer of 69?
Nice.
Bringing out with that?
Oh
Right,
yeah.
Let's see, and I just do it. Just.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the most cardio I've done in like 6 months.
That was
That was amazing.
I'm gonna shred an air guitar on this one.
Yeah.
I got my first real 6-string. Oh my God. I bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of 69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. Should have known we'd never get too far. When I look back now, that summer seemed ever. And if I had the choice, yeah, I'd always be there. Those were the best days of my life. A little higher key than I was expecting. Turn it up. Hey, ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spend my evenings down at the drive-in, and yeah, that's where I met you. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait forever. Oh, when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, back in the summer of 69. Oh yeah, man, we were killing time. Oh, and restless, we needed to unwind. I guess nothing can last forever, forever. No, the think my daughter's texting me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I think that's a long instrumental.
There we go.
Right, you hit some of those notes. You hit some of those notes.
Oh, me. I didn't have enough time to warm up. I need to.
Wow.
All right, let's wrap it up. Is that everything? Alex?
That is all.
I think we did it.
Let's
Did
get
we
the hell
ever,
out of
guys?
here.
Okay.
What? Did we? Okay. Well, thank you everyone so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we got $1,200. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much for giving us a very positive end to the week and a great way to start our weekend. Don't forget SCHMOEDOWN Awards tonight, 4 p.m. PT. Don't forget Brett and Kate's Playdate, 1:30 p.m. Don't forget the Beginner Geekdom show that is out now. Steph, Sabraw, and Winston A. Marshall talking about Wanda Vision, and don't forget about the Sith Council as well. So get involved and enjoy all the great SEN content. Thank you so much to Steph, Sabraw, Brett Sheridan, Alex Marzoña, Ryan Nilsen, and Christian Harloff for letting me sit in and host the show. And also big thanks to you all. Thanks for all your SCHMOEDOWN, Streamlabs, and SCHMOBots. Go on and have a great weekend. Do something positive for yourself. Do something fun. Take care of yourself, and also practice social distancing. Wear that mask and come back and see us at 10 a.m. PT on Monday morning for another brand new episode of SEN Live. Much love. Peace.